kill. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, go to 54, wide 8. Here we go, 46.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Kill. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. Under. Here we go, 46. 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, going to 54, wide 8. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, wide 8. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54.
From the gun is Prescott. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, going to 54, wide 8. 26.
He's back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go, set.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. It's caught, Eckler. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made by Cooks. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Kill.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Come on, come on. Hey.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, and completions follow.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
We're going to 54.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
47.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Then we're going to 53. Kill! What do you think?
He'll throw it. Ferguson there to bring it in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
What do you think? Here we go, 46.
Man in motion here.
What do you think?
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
47. Gun. What do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
On first down, here's Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to step out a yard or two short of the 30. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
Let's go now. Ready?
An option give to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
GG's if you quitting.
It's already a long freaking video.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Going to 53. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
That is Ferguson in motion. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We're going to 54. One. Here we go, kill. Go. Get out there.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Hey, kill. 47.
Cooks going in motion.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Under.
Cooks going in motion.
Here we go, 47. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey! No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Hurts. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. So after 1, so 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, 46, 47. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. A pass. Caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
47.
Cooks going in motion. Second down, Prescott. He's gonna let this one go deep. That is hard, and he will go all the way. Levante Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. We do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Cooks going in motion. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. Go,
Cooks
get out,
going
get
in
out.
motion.
Hey, kill. Here we go, go to 54, wide 80. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A first down throw for Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Cowboys 9.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Hey, 47! Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 47! Here we go, 46, 46! 47! Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Wait, take.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return coming from the 14. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What I said. Hey, kill. What I said.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Yeah. Here we go. Kill. Good.
In motion, Lamb.
Hey, kill. Under. Switch it, hey.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one downfield for Cooks. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Yeah, here we go. Right check. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide. Gun.
Cooks going in motion. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Hey, 47!
They'll throw again. Dak. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! Right check! Hey, kill! Here we go, 47! Go, get out there! Here we go, 46! 46!
To the air again. Prescott. Again, working deep downfield. He is in. Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right check.
In motion, Lamb.
47. Under. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Switch. Switch and A. Here we go, 47. Gun. What do you think?
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 50. Hey, kill. Go, get out there. Here we go, kill. What do you think?
1st down, Prescott. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A 45-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Britton Covey now on the return. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
47. What do you think?
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Good. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide in. What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, 47.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Switch and A. What do you think?
Prescott now. That one downfield for Cooks. That is brought in. And he will score. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That is Ferguson in motion. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. It's a three-tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right there. Here we go. 46, 46. 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So, no.
End of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score.
47.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
There we go, kill. 26.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Wide. Here we go, 46. 26.
He'll get this out to the left flat. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Hey, kill.
15-yard line.
Go.
In motion,
Get out there.
Lamb.
26.
Now give on the ground. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Yeah! Here we go. Going to 54. 26.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Here is 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. Here we go. 26.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Now 2nd and inches.
Hey, here we go. 26.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Here's first down. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll drop to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Hey! Great. Check.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Delta.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds.
GG's.
No time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.